Alright, this is my Chaos Army vlog. I'm going to switch to talking about the unit by name, so it'll be like Chaos Vlog Terminators, Chaos Vlog HQ, stuff like that from now on, versus Part 1, Part 2, which really doesn't give you any content. Idea? So anyhow, these are the Pimped Chaos Terminators. Actually, I haven't done anything with them other than strip off the Imperial iconography and the Purity seals. And what was interesting, let's just clear these guys out of the way. They're all flat, basically, the armor. There's no detail. I haven't begun adding spikes or anything yet. And what I kind of noticed was, let's move this a little bit closer, is they look like just walking tanks, which of course would make sense for tactical dreadnought armor. But what was interesting was, without the spiky bits and all that, which are awesome, add a lot of detail, a lot of flavor. I obviously need to bore the holes out of the barrel of the Stormbolter yet. But I got to thinking, with the exception of maybe some trophy racks on top, they look pretty cool to me. With nothing, just like this blank sheets of plasteel or whatever kind of material the Terminator armor is made out of. I think depending on when the armor was forged would depend on what the material actually was, but the lack of detail actually makes them look menacing, to me at least. I mean, if I saw like a walking, basically hulking box of metal and death coming at me, and we'll take a look at another one of these guys so you get more of a sense of what I'm talking about. I took all the detail off the pads. I wanted them to also look older than the just converted to Chaos compulsory squad that I did last. But I did leave the Terminator badges on there. They remain Terminators, so that kind of made sense to me. Those will be properly despoiled. The buckles, you'll notice, are no longer iron crosses, but I took the, let's see if I can get a better shot of that. I took the top and the bottom off of the skull, so that makes it look like a skull buckle, but originally it had the flares above and below the skull that would give it the appearance of an iron cross. Now it just looks like a buckle. So anyhow, just was curious actually as to what people thought about that. I know in how the fluff goes and the appearance of your normal Terminators. Chaos Terminators usually have horns coming out of the mass and such like that. There are, of course, with all the extra head bits with the Chaos Space Marine sprues, plenty of horns and spiky bits to adorn these guys, so that's not the issue, but I was interested in what people thought about just the absolute sterile quality, the flat quality of just the moving box of death, basically. Just, there's nothing there. It's just flat. It doesn't give you an appearance that they have any purpose other than to kill, which is, of course, what Terminators do best. I mean, they wouldn't call them Terminators otherwise, would they? So, anyhow, just wondering what people thought, and feel free to post comments and whatnot, and we'll go from there. But I'm really curious as to how people feel about a less adorned Chaos Terminator, more of a, hey, we don't have time to even put trophies on them. We just kill. And we like to kill, and we do our jobs well. And then go from there. Now, one of these guys with the closed fist is actually going to end up, this guy right here is going to have chains put on it. I'm using some of the extra chain swords from the Chaos Space Marine box set, and I'm actually going to put those on, and that'll be for a later part to this particular vlog. But just wondering what people thought, and post on.